Last year, nearly 9 million Americans left the United States for other countries. A figure that has doubled since 1999, a number growing faster than the population of the United States itself. But why? How's it going today, guys? I hope everybody is doing well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about something that seems to be becoming more and more common every year, and that is why more Americans are leaving the United States than ever before. A big contributor, I think, is the internet has given us more access than ever before to see and learn about new cultures. Although international travel can be quite intimidating at first, I think having access and knowledge about how and where to go has opened the door for more people than ever and has tons of people looking for things that they might enjoy more in other countries. And another unfortunate reality of life in America right now is one that I'm not really gonna pick apart, but a lot of it has to do with political reasons, I think. But especially when it comes to America, almost every single person that I've met that has moved overseas from the US, politics at least played a part in their decision. Now, no matter where you live or who you voted for, I think a lot of people in America are exhausted by the political atmosphere, and this has caused them to start looking to places where that might be something that is not constantly force-fed to them like it can be back home. Okay, a quick break in the action to let y'all know. A few of you have been asking for a while, but we all know that I am the master of putting things off until last minute. I have two, yes, count them, two new designs on the Tempus TV shop. Okay, up first, we have the Sick Buffalo Rescue Team. If you know, you know this is my personal favorite. And then right after that, we have the evolution of the standard Thailand expat. I really love both of these. By the time you see this, they will be live on the Tempus TV shop, which I will plaster on the screen right there. It'll also be in the description down below. But there is a catch. I am doing 25 of each. They both come in black and white, but it's 25 total, not 25 black, not 25 white, 25 total. But in the era of keeping things creative and new, everything moving forward would be limited time, limited quantities. So if you do want one, make sure you go get it right now. Back to the video. Now, I know another big reason, especially for younger men like myself, is just the idea of possibly being able to find some people that might align with their values a bit more. This might be a bit easier overseas now than it is back home. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still plenty of people in America that are looking for the traditional family roles, quote unquote, but I think it's far more common, especially in Asia. I know there's a lot of young American men that still want to be able to provide for their family in the traditional sense, while they know that their family and their house is taken care of. And in reality, I think this is just a lot easier to find, especially in Asia. Now, of course, that's not to say that, you know, every woman in Asia is looking for that. Just now, compared to America, I think it might be easier for those guys to find that overseas, which I think is another big factor to why a lot of people are looking elsewhere from America. A big motivating factor for me, and I know it has been for a lot of people as well, is just the way the accessibility of income has changed due to the internet, as well as how far that income is going to take you. More than ever, it's become relatively easy to make an American salary overseas, and even with the salaries that would be low or realistically unlivable in America, you can still have a good life in lots of other countries. Not only for younger digital nomads, but especially for retired people whose pensions might not be getting them near as far as they want in America. And we all know that in America right now, things are getting more and more expensive day by day, and salaries aren't really keeping up with that. Kind of bouncing back off the political points that we made earlier, I think a lot of people are just looking for a sense of peace that they might feel like they can't find at home, especially since 2020, but in all reality, even a while before that. I know a lot of people, myself included, have this kind of looming sense of dread in America, things getting more expensive, political turmoil, and in general just a feeling of lack of community a lot of the time, I think is another big reason why so many people are looking for a new place to live. And with all these points, if you are considering moving overseas, I would just like to tell you that of course everywhere in the world has their own problems. Grass is always greener, but of course, nowhere's perfect. Moving to a new country is not all dancing girls and cold beer like a lot of creators would have you believe. But I can tell you from my experience that there are places and people that would benefit in their lives from meeting you. So if you think you're ready and it's something you want to do, I'd say go for it.